Carolade number 1, Glory Able number 2, Oyinlade number 3, Seun Hay number 4, Ayo number 5, Tutuola number 6, Arikemi number 7, Tifa number 8. Tadidele. Abby Grace number 9 or 10. Omole Pompey number 11, Abi 12. I've lost count. Olubusola number 13. Good morning, guys. Lola, how are you? Joyce, how are you? How is every one of you doing? Good afternoon. You say you are number 1, Tifa. Is Carolade's name I saw first, followed by Glory Able. Oyinlade number 3, Seun 4. I've mentioned Oyinlade. Ayo Akinlawon. Tutuola Ahmed. I missed that. Arikemi. Maybe the way YouTube showed me. Sometimes it could be that. Good afternoon, guys. Happy weekend. How are you? Happy Wednesday. What's going on? What's pumping? Show Babu. Good afternoon to you all. Thanks for joining me. Anchor Tech, how are you? Abi, Ekason, Mo Your Love, Buki Yisonya. Sorry, the name don't plenty. Now the one where I say I dey call Udeme Linus, Arikemi. I see Timi Amada. Raymond, how are you? Ayobami shall no go call you. Ojowu, I'm always calling your name. If I miss it today, let me miss it. Oh, yeah, pay me money before I call your name. There is no, I'm not sure there is a day I will do sure I will not call your name. Okunrin, you are doing Ojowu. Okunrin, you dey do Ojowu. I didn't say now only women they do Ojowu. Uncle Touch, how are you, Jerry? Thank you very much. Temitope, how are you? Partner Associates, how are you? Thank you very much, Jerry. Seriki, Kasalumi Adura, Keri Seriki Yagi. Sherry Siri fẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ, ó lè gbélé. Bàtánú ẹ̀kọ́ kò sẹ́dá tó lè wọ̀nyẹn lédè Aláwùsá ìyẹn ní tọ́ méje lọ́la o. Seriki, how are you, Jerry? How na dey? Inauni, Yaya Kia, Yaya Kasua, Yaya Yaro, Yaya Moria. Seriki, are you Fulani or Hausa or Ilorin? Which one? Olofofo ni Siri. Kindly help us to like and love as you enter. Kindly help us to click on the like button. We have 91 people watching, 109 now watching. And just how many likes? How many like I dey see Ebanwu? 9 likes. Waiting I do. Let's have more likes on the video, then we start. Vivian V, welcome, Jerry. Abi Olushola, how are you? You can dance for me too now. If I'm not dancing, the music is for all of us. Oh yeah, yourself, shake your D. Shake it. Shake it. Hey. Oh yeah. Like this. Like that. Like this. Like that. How many likes do we have? Hey. 123 is watching. Only 13 likes. Can we get more likes? Hey. Who is in the garden? Hey. Nah, Shugrios. What is your name? Shugi. I can't pronounce your name. Oh. You know I'm a Yoruba woman. I know if you pronounce that your name. He wants to break somebody, break my teeth. Partner associates, you be wicked person. Make I play Sonny Ade, then send you call. Abi you be winch. Are you talking to an illiterate? How can you be this wicked? Make I play Sonny Ade so that YouTube can carry my page go. You wicked no be small. Hey, then send you come. Abi you be enemy in disguise to give me that kind of advice. Hey, abeg gbà mí, ẹ gbà mí. Wetin be that person name again? Kini kan associate. I should play Sonny Ade. You chop winch? Abi you be winch? Come and help me to play it. As I don't want to play it, I should play Wasiu. Then send you come. You chop winch before you come to my channel today. You think inside they sleep? I dey for slumber. If I want to come online, I'm very sober. If I don't want to come online, some of you don't know the rules. Okay. Maybe associate does not know the rules. You know shop winch. I cannot play such song. It's against social YouTube Kini standard, community standard. Now rice you chop, you know shop winch. I like it. I like your dapada. You say na rice you chop, you know shop winch. Well done. Èmi ló kó fún padà yẹn o. You know shop winch, na rice you chop. Okay, that rice where you chop meat join. You put meat inside, abi na only rice you chop. Where you say make I place on your day? Sure. O kó fún mi padà nìyẹn àbí? Mo ní ṣo shop winch, oní rice ló shop. Na ẹ̀bà and ẹ̀gúsí. Abi na ẹ̀bà and okra soup. Ilá alásèpọ̀ you shop. Ẹ jẹ́ n jókòó dáadáa. May I sit down well? May I balance well? Now correct rice with chicken. E good. Anyway, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am Auntie Aduni. In case you are just getting to see my face, I want to welcome my regulars, my family on this channel, my own people on this channel. I want to say thank you for joining me as usual. So my new subscribers, because we are 41,800, we are just like 8,200 to be 50,000 on this channel. We are really growing. So I want to appreciate every one of you that is clicking that like button, that is clicking that subscription button to grow this channel. Thank you so much for the love and support you have for what I do on this channel. I don't take you for granted. No vex, so I just shop finish, you never take. You see, say my drum still there with me where they take drink tea. Now it make me they do goofy. I dey goofy. Emma Binu. So I want to welcome every one of you. Kindly don't forget to help me to click the like as we start this time show. Very sensitive but very necessary for us to do this particular show. Why I want to do one? Where is Lee Joker? Now Lee Joker. Lee Joker, where are you? Oluwaseun. Lee Joker, they like this kind of show. And I connect me to the lawyer. Where me and that lawyer don't become friend. The barrister way they tell me when I come to talk about marital issues. That is where I get some information from. Where I get a lot of things from. Auntie Aduni, please see what is going on. Help us to talk about it. Okay? So this particular one, another one, very sensitive but very, very necessary. We go leave people on Facebook behind. I don't forget. I don't remember share with them. How many minutes? We never do plenty. Let me quickly share with people on YouTube, on Facebook. I don't forget. Ah. Make I play twerk your body, twerk, twerk, twerk. To the right, to the right. And I dey come. Hello, hello. Madam, how you dey? Abi how you dey take sing am? I dey come, sha, make I share. Tell them say we don dey online o. Make dem join us. Men, make una no vex for this topic yo. It's because it's very necessary. And this is not to break any marriage. Marriage wey trust dey, e no fit break. Marriage wey we do something right, e no fit break. Which marriage dey break? Marriage wey things dey shady. Marriage wey be say one of the two party decide to be too smart. Na that kind marriage dey break. If we do things right, e no go break. A woman celebrated her husband's 50th. I've been looking for that video. I saved it, but I don't dey look for it. I don't know where I put am. A woman in America here. Ayome, my darling brother Temine Konshoyo. How are you? A woman celebrated her husband of recent. You know what she did? The husband clocked 50. She built she didn't even build. She bought a 3-bedroom apartment in a very beautiful environment in Nigeria, bought it and gave it to the man as present. And she tell us the reason why she buy. She said that man is 1 in a million. She said while she was in abroad, the man never gave her reason to doubt him. The man never gave her reason to be afraid. He gave her peace of mind. There was no quarrel. He made her to concentrate to do what she had to do for the family. This is where you know that when things are done right, we have good women. When women become kolo, make we ask am wetin make am kolo. I will look for that video and I will post it. But when things begin do like this, it be like say one party in a married relationship, in things say or she think, it could be a man, it could be a woman, think saying smart pass the other. And the other one can't know. Say, this one, you are taking me for a ride. I know be mumu now. That is when trust is lost in a relationship. Trust me. It is better it doesn't happen. If it happens, Sister Mimoki Yima Auntie Bola, welcome ma. Olubusola, welcome. Ola, welcome. There is no how. When you allow trust to get comma for your marriage, support ilo. Now go just, two of you go just be like Ajan Saba Ekun, Ekun Saba Aja, as in suspicious of each other inside your mind. And such thing is not good for any marriage. That kind of marriage will be unhealthy. That kind of marriage will be standing on a shaky foundation. That kind of marriage will be standing on a shaky table. You know when somebody, when table one, it don't break for one side. That is when trust is broken. That table don't break for one side. It can't remain 3 leg. You can't stand on that 3 leg. Husband and wife stand on the 3 leg. Before you know it, that table, it can't carry the weight again. Now small, it will begin crack until it go crack finish. Everything will come scatter. Trust is very essential in a relationship, most especially in a marriage. Very, very essential. Never give your partner, a man or woman, reason to begin to doubt you, especially in the place of finances. Even in a business setup. In a business setup, if there is distrust, that business will not survive. 2 people can come together and say they want to do business together. When they are doing that business and there is a reason for one or two of the party to start feeling one of them is not faithful or trustworthy anymore, that business is just a matter of time before that business will crumble. So the story I got today, and I learned is a lot in Nigerian marriage. My man poruko court tomati launch marriage kini. Magistrate court. Is it magistrate court? No, it's not magistrate court. What is the court they go for marriage problem? When you are talking, some word will just run out of your mind. Somebody should please remind me where people go when they have problem. Customary court, right? It's customary court. They say the latest issue now is property problem between husband and wife. They say it's so rampant. For example, I was told 3 stories. Not high court, customary court. 3 stories, and I'm going to talk about 2 of them. A particular couple, the husband is the owner of the land. His name is written on the land. It's a discussion. You see, when couples cannot discuss finances, you are not honest with each other. As ọkọ àti ìyàwó, if you are young here, please, if you are not ready to be transparent about finances, your marriage is not standing on a good foundation. Couples should be able to discuss finances and everything attached to it. Abby, you are welcome, sweetie. How are you? So the story of the family, the husband has a property. Customary is for marriage under customary law and custom. Anyway, court sha, that is what is going on in divorce courts, divorce cases. They say it's so rampant now. Now, the particular story, this particular one I'm going to tell you, the man is the owner of the land. The man now gave the wife àwọn wèrè tí tí ń wọlé ẹ jẹ́ ń block eléyìí náà. Okay. So the husband now gave the wife the authority, gave the land to the wife for the wife to build a school that she's starting. The man said, take this land, build your school on top of it. So the woman built that school, and the school is doing very well. But the land is in the name of the husband, not in the name of both of them or the name of the woman. The land is in the name of the husband. As things will be, nobody knows tomorrow. I think they started having problem maritally. Then it got to a stage that, okay, it's like the way things are going, they will need to go apart. So the man told the wife, he said, carry your school away from that land. I want to use the land to build something. The wife was like, carry my school away from that land. How will I carry my school? The man said, I don't know. Just carry your school away from the land. Move it away. Move it to another place. I want to use the land. The wife was now like, they have children for each other. The wife now said, but I thought you gave me the land. The man said, when did I give you the land? So, I thought you gave me was why I built the school on top of the land. The man said, no, I only borrow you to build your school. And since things are like this before between us, carry your land, carry your school and take it away. The woman said, how can I? Okay, let me pay you for the land. The man said, no, don't pay me for the land. I want to use the land for something else. Of course, there was nothing the woman can do. She cannot carry the school. Now the man get land. The name of the land is in his name. It is not in the woman's name. The woman now took the man to court and said, this is what is going on, blah, 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 blah. The court gave a ruling too. He said, okay, the man is the owner of the property. When he was buying the property was in his name, not in your name. So take the land, take the school, or reach a negotiation between yourself. The man said he's not having any negotiation. He doesn't want her money. She should just carry the property. The woman didn't have any choice than to leave the property for the man. They said as I dey talk, from the information I got, the property has been converted to hotel. The man has converted it to hotel and he has started using it for hotel business. That is number one. This is another case. This other case, the woman bought a land. The woman now, this is another case. The woman wanted to buy a land. And the woman, it's three. Oh, let me see if I can tell you the three stories. The woman wanted to buy a land from Omonile. They've confirmed the land and everything. The woman now feel because she's a woman, they might cheat her and not do the right thing for her. So instead of the woman going to a lawyer, she was like, she has a husband at home. The husband should be in charge. She now told the husband, she said, oh yeah, you go and meet this Omonile and conclude on my behalf. The husband agreed for her to buy the land. But when they were to conclude the buying of the land, she asked the man to go and do it for her. When the husband now got to Omonile, the husband now told Omonile to write his own name on the property. So they wrote the man's name on the property. On the receipt of the land. The husband collected the receipt of the land and took it home. 1 week, he didn't give the wife. 2 weeks, the wife, by second week, the wife now said, you've not given me the receipt of this property. Where is the receipt? The husband now brought receipt out. By the time he gave her the receipt, it was his name. The woman said, why should the receipt be in your name? The man said that it was an error. So what he's going to do, please, Emma Keko. The man now said, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I will write at the back of the receipt and signify that the property belongs to you. You bought the land and I will sign. So the woman agreed. So on the back of the receipt, the man now wrote, this land belongs to my wife, Mrs. So and so. I only help her to collect the receipt and blah, 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 blah. So I am saying the land belongs to my wife. And he now gave the receipt to the woman. As he gave the receipt to the woman felt everything is okay since he has signified that so the woman started building the place. She never built and finished. The place reached lintel level. Now she hear say the husband don't rent the place out without telling her. When she now got to know, she wanted to go and do some job. When you are building, you may not be going to the place regularly. So for a long time, she was not going there. Then when she wanted to continue the building, she now went there and she saw that a part of the building, uncompleted building, has been rented out. She now asked, who gave you this place? They mentioned the husband's name. But he didn't tell me anything. She went back home and she confronted the man. The man said, yes, he was the one that rented it out. Why will you rent out my property? The man said, it's not your property. It's my property. The woman said, it's your property. He said, yes. How is it your property? He said, the receipt is in my name. The receipt is in your name? The man said, yes. Like play. Now, so the thing returned to serious fight. They now went to court. When they got to court, they asked the wife, who get property? The woman said, that she get property. They asked the man, who get property? The man said, that he get property. Where is the receipt? The husband said he has a receipt. He presented his own receipt. You know what he did? The receipt he gave the wife, he photocopied it and kept it. Gave her the other receipt where he wrote something. So when they got to court, he wanted to use the photocopy to fight the wife. The wife now brought out the one he gave where he wrote that the property belongs to my wife I bought the wife property on her behalf. I got the receipt on her behalf. It was an error where they put the woman's name, blah 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 blah. If not for that receipt that the woman kept, where he wrote something at the back, now so that woman for lose that receipt. Now so that property, sorry, for she for lose the property. The property for be say na me get property. That's another one. Another third one. After the third one, then I will now talk. A woman wanted to buy property. She's married as well. She bought the property and wrote Mr. and Mrs. While writing Mr. and Mrs., she just wrote Mr. and Mrs. Lagbaja. She didn't put their first name. She remembered to put the husband's first name, but she no remember put her own first name. She gave the property to the documents to the husband for keeps as the head of the family. Like play, wahala starts. Waiting cause wahala. Husband get girlfriend. I been a side chicken, I been a second wife. Like play. Now him husband say make the woman come out for the house. Woman say come out for which house? House where I build. Now the woman tell and say, which house you build? The woman say, what do you mean? This is my house. Husband say, no, this house is not your house. This house is my house. Which name they inside receipt? The woman tell and say, Mr. and Mrs. He say, okay, who tell you say now you be the Mrs. waiting for the receipt? As we dey talk, the man won the case against the woman. So now I've given you 3 scenarios. 2 of those women lost their properties. Only one wey smart, wey no let love blind her, no lose her property because she told the man, on this receipt, I agree. Say na error. Oh yeah, at the back of the receipt. Aprokoba woni kaliaburo. I agree, say na you get the property. On the back of the receipt, oh yeah, signify say na error and sign. You know, you wore your dress to the office. Wow, I'm glad. I'm glad. So if not for the smartest of the other second woman, we say, okay, I don't agree. Oh yeah, right. Right, so. Say na mistake you make when they write your name for the receipt. Write am with your handwriting. Say na me get property and sign. If not for that, that is how that woman too will have lost the property to the man. We all know that the law that works in Nigeria in marriages is not the one that works here. You cannot drag property anyhow with a man back in Nigeria. For this reason, many women who stayed with their man, struggle with a man, build with a man, when marriages break, they end up losing almost everything to the man. Now, we now have a new set of women, and I'm proud of such women, and I will tell you why. We have new set of women today, hardworking women. Now, olori buruku, I wetin I won't call them. I don't call them. I cannot use that word. Now, woman we know where a man will tell, say, oh yeah, sit in the house, no do anything. Go listen to a man and sit down, no matter how rich that man is. I've spoken about this several times. We go sit down for house, man go tell and say, you don't need to work. I'm giving you enough. Blah, 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 blah. And it is not as if the man is giving you a monthly allowance. Any man that will tell you sit down in the house, don't do anything, must be able to pay you a monthly salary. Partner, they didn't win. They had good lawyer. We are talking about documentation. Documentation is very, very key in any part of the world. Documentation, receipts is not something you joke with. So how will they win? Is it the one that the husband has the land? The land is in the husband's name. You only build. The court asks her, if that is the case, carry your property. They gave her option. carry your property. If she can carry the property, documentation is very key. Receipt is very key. If you are buying property as couple, I have said this countless times. Thank you, Gladys. Husband and wife, you are buying property as a couple. Buy it in both names. If you are buying single-handedly, maybe, for example, for women, it's a very sensitive topic, but the truth has to be told. Men, you may not like this. If a woman leaves a marriage, she's going with her children, right? If a man leaves a marriage, he goes with the property in most cases back home. We are talking about back home now, not here. To prove that you own a property is beyond mere receipt. Then how are you going to prove that the property is yours? If you don't have receipt of the land, you want to talk about the product, the materials you are buying. Is that how you will prove that it is your own? Oh, please do call in. Call in. Let me put number for you. Jotoba Wambi, help me to call in. The CFO, okay? In whose name the man, that the first man who gave the wife property to build on, we don't know if he has done his CFO in his name. If CFO is in his own name, then the land belongs to him. It belongs to him. The other one, don't forget, she did the receipts and everything in Mr. and Mrs. Our own first name was not included, and anybody can be Mr. and Mrs. I'm pinning it now. So I've pinned the number. The number is pinned. +1 2 WhatsApp only. Where's the phone safe? Let me get the phone. +1 240. Over the weekend, there was a woman on TikTok crying that she borrowed 30,000 euro and gave it to the husband to go to Nigeria to set up a bakery for the family. The woman later realized that the man duped her. Husband there. Her husband. Shezigbo. Let me take it. Let me take the phone. Hold on. Oh, where is this phone? Oh. Ẹ má bínú o. Ẹ má dá gbogbo ẹrù káàkiri. Nígbà tó polúwẹ̀ nìkan ló ń lo yàrá. Kò síbi tá a lè dá nǹkan sí. Yéé, mi ò rí fóònù yẹn o. Níbo ni fóònù yìí sá lọ o? Sorry o. All right, me Barry, I will give you the second number. God, where's this phone? Where's this phone? Don't do this. All right. I can't find it. No, I can't find the phone. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know where the phone is. Mi mo bi to ko re gba. Tá bá wá ṣe tán sí mo máa wá rí. All right. Jọ̀ọ́ Tọ́pẹ́ bá mi kọ ilé yìí, bá mi kọ number ilé. Let's use this one. +1 240 355 2845. Let's use that. +1 240 355 2845. Let's use that one. Let's use the one I just mentioned. I just called out now. Share you here. I should call it. Kò ní ring out ni silence ni. I put my phones in silence. In silence. I don't let them ring out. That's a comma for me. I don't like phones ringing in my ears. So my phones are always in silence. Oh, I've seen it. Motiri. I've seen it. Romeo Zimbi. I've seen it. Ibi lo ja egbe mi, ibi lo ja bosi. Oh yeah, you can call the number. Can you hear what one of my sister just said? That the wife gave the husband $30,000 euro to go and start up a business. The man duper. Nishori ibu. So, like I was saying, we have some set of women in this generation that are hardworking. They are beginning to see that they cannot depend 100% on a man. Yes, it's their husband, the father of their children. But anything can happen. Nobody wants bad thing to happen, but life happens. And it doesn't mean it's going to be the end of life. According to the lawyer that spoke to me today, he said a lot of women are in this situation. He said, Auntie Aduni, if he show. Okay. Hello.
Power on.
Hello.
Bluetooth mode.
Good morning, my sister.
Good morning, ma.
Connected.
Go on.
Good morning. You see, this generation, let's say this generation and this dispensation and everything, we have three categories of women.
Benny.
There are one that will say, anything that belongs to me belongs to my husband. It's the old family property. And we have one that will say like, whatever I have belongs to me and me only. And we have another one, the ones that will say, everything I have belongs to my children. Okay.
Go ahead, ma.
From the first one. The first one are the ones that will say, oh, it's me and my husband. Let me tell you one thing. The only thing that is constant is change.
Ben.
I'm going to be very, I'm not going to get angry when saying all this.
Go on, man.
You know, I get angry, I can get so mad easily. I have very short temper. So the first one is like me and my husband. My sisters, there's nothing like me and my husband. The only thing that is constant is change. Even the children we bore, we carried for 9 months. They change when they grow older. So in case of eventuality, please protect yourself and your children. Nothing lasts forever. There's nothing like Mr. and Mrs. When I was getting married, my father told me categorically that separate love from finances. And my mother-in-law was so angry at my father. My father said, separate finances from love.
She said it in their presence. He said it in their presence.
Oh, yes. On my engagement day. And he said, why he said that is because our orientation, we have two different orientations. One is from a very buoyant family. The other one is from, the other family. From the buoyant family, we want to spend money. But the other ones were like, what's not mommy? You understand what I mean?
Yes.
So separate it. Have your own account. Let the husband have his own account. And in Nigeria, in Nigeria, where you build a house, it's finished. The only thing is just to chop and have clothes on your back. There's no expenses like it is in our Western world. You understand? And my mother-in-law was so mad. She was so furious and thought my father was arrogant. No, he wasn't. He learned from his growing up. So the second set is the girls from this generation that will say, no, my thing belongs to me. I would think they are selfish. No, they are not selfish. Maybe one way or the other, they've learned from their parents of past experiences.
Benny.
So they want to keep their own thing to themselves. Do your thing. And you see, men are so cunning and very crafty. They know how to tune our love mode, our brain. When they want to kill you, Yabami will always say, anything about Fekpa, Olo Mambo. So you understand? Men are like that. When they want to re-elect,
some men,
they will be babying you.
It won't be all of them.
Yeah, most especially if you have, like, you are buoyant more than they do. You have very good job, well-paying job, this and this and that. Marriage in Nigeria is not like it is abroad. That even if you live with somebody, now it's changed. You can't just live with somebody for 6 months and want to claim whatever the person has worked for 50 years. So it's changed here. If it's not on black and white, you are not regarded as the wife. But in Nigeria, even if it's just like that you didn't even get married to each other, you're already considered as Oko Ati
Àti
Ìyàwó.
ìyàwó.
You understand what I mean? And I don't blame the girls of these days. And men, they are so dangerous. And let me tell you one thing.
Some, please, let's be mindful. Not all of
Some
them.
women
Let's say
are so
some of them.
mischievous. I'm not going to solely blame men. Women too are so mischievous. For your husband to give you a piece of land to build a school on, he meant well for you. And you know women, and most especially, some women, they will come from low class, from Nigeria, they will get here, they will go to nursery school. As soon as they get that certificate, they will become chameleons. And their hand will, the shoulder will become padded. The men will get angry. For a man to give a woman, for a woman to give you a piece of land to build a school on, that man meant well for you. But women, if a man feeds us for like 100 years, there won't be any complaint. Wait till a woman feeds a man for 2 years. Wahala go belle.
So are you blaming the woman, that school woman now, or what?
I'm blaming both of them. For a man to give a woman a piece of land to build a school on, he meant well. You understand?
You can't conclude that. You can't conclude that because, Auntie, you can't conclude that.
I'm not blaming the woman. I'm not blaming either of them. The man too could be jealous of the woman.
The man could also have a new motive. He may have a motive. I'm blaming by asking her to go and build on that land.
That's what I'm saying. The man too might have a motive that, okay, why?
Because what I was told that was that the case was not even over before he started converting the place to resort center.
Yes. Like Kakakekuma Justice, some people don't forgive easily. Kakakekuma Justice, The bottom line is, like you said, Auntie Adoni, keep your records straight.
Yeah.
If the land belongs to you, put your name on it. If it's Mr. and Mrs., there are so many Mr. and Mrs.
Exactly.
It could be Mr. and Mrs. Desola, Jajeloye. It could be Mr. and Mrs. Suraju and Kudiratu Majakodumi. But if you just put Mr. and Mrs., there are so many Mrs. that a man can marry.
Benny.
Specify.
This is where it is dangerous for women.
Differentiate it. Get your receipts. Protect your future. Because the only thing that is constant, like I said, is
change.
Change. Because somebody is better your parent. And if you want to do a joint thing, put your children's name.
Exactly. That's another good one.
Try to understand.
Benima.
If
that's
you're
another
woman,
good
you are
one.
the owner. Men can coerce you. Men can just cajole you to put in their name that Sophia come in Silemi. What did you say?
No, me also come ma.
This phone is messing up.
Phone you don't do me, my wife don't do. Benima.
Phone me mess up. Men can cajole you. I have a sister. A senior, like a friend.
Eba wa round up on time, ma. Torí àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ pè wọlé.
She's a senior friend.
Eba mi tètè round up.
That they married last ago. She already had 6 children. Very rich woman. Then she bought some properties in Ebutemeka. This guy was telling the woman that Tobati foruko mi simi o fe mo. Oruko mi gudo wa nbe. And that's my auntie said Toba fe loko lo. Mi ò ní forúkọ ẹ sí. The man thought the lady was joking. He left the house. He said, I'm not going to come back home. He left for 1 week. Before he came back, that's my sister put the rest of his jeans in front of the house. That no, I have children. I didn't bear any children for you. You are just my Ojo Ale boyfriend. Can you just to do
no property?
You can't. Yes, you can't claim my property from my children. Now, but that came begging. That's my auntie. She's still alive. She said, no, I don't want you.
Auntie, so that I let go call me. So many people are calling. Eshema.
Okay.
Eshema. Let me try and call this person. This person said he's a lawyer. Yes, I repeat any. He said he's a lawyer. He wants to tell us how it works. I gave you a number to call, but before then, let me read out this person's comment. Somebody, Victoria here said, myself and my husband contributed £75 each to buy land in 2002, only for me to find out that my name was not on the document of the land. That was 2022. I want to believe you were saying you were contributing the money, and at the end of the day, your name was taken off when they were to buy the land. Honestly, these are things I don't think, I personally don't feel it shouldn't be a big deal. If the parties are not greedy and they don't have any motive. So, brother, can you please call us on the other line? I gave you a line to call on. Oh. Lawyer wa.
Yes, so
Lawyer wa.
good.
Can you call me on the line I gave to you? That one is connected to the speaker.
I was calling it wasn't even going through, so I saw your call. That's right. Maybe I should.
Okay, I can see it now. I've seen your number. I'll call you now. Let me call you back. Okay. So this is the number. I've seen the number. He said he's a lawyer. So Eje Kagbo, and I'll call our lawyer. We want. They don't contribute on building the house. Maybe she meant £75,000. That's what I want to believe too. Hello. And that's
Hello,
a lot.
good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, I really enjoyed I always enjoy your program.
Thank you.
And I like the fact that you've taken up this course to enlighten people about issues of life. Let me go straight to why I said there seems to be so many misconceptions.
Okay, sir.
With regards to when a woman has had the husband bought a land, inadvertently they put the title document in the man's name, and then the woman eventually built on the land, and then tomorrow when their marriage goes south, the man will be asking the woman to leave, that the property belongs to me. That's if they say my people perish for lack of knowledge. I think most people don't have the right solicitors to advise them or to defend them when these matters go to court. And I give you a scenario. You see, judges are human beings. In fact, I believe that in Lagos State, we have more women that are judges than men.
You are right.
And so they know what they are doing. Now, you see, the word justice, you don't achieve the word justice merely on technicalities alone. If all the judges have to give their judgment solely on technicalities, the society will be a very chaotic place. You see that woman that lost the property because the receipt or something is in the man's name. I mean, if it was some good lawyers, she won't lose it. And I tell you why. You see, when you are in court, are you getting me, man?
Sure, please go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you. You are giving us good insights.
When
please.
You are in... Hello, ma.
Yes, I said that I don't want to interrupt you. I can hear you clearly. You are giving us good insight.
Okay.
That's why I kept quiet.
Yeah, okay. When you are in court, you present documents. Some principal documents might be the title documents, i.e., the deed of assignment, whose name is written on it, the receipt, or if it's a property that has a C of O. But where there is argument that there is a land, and the woman is saying, I bought the land and I built the property on this land, but the receipt or the title document is showing my husband's name. And now my husband is coming and saying I should pack out, that the property belongs to solely him. That woman or that woman has not seen a good lawyer. Because a good lawyer will go beyond just that receipt. That receipt that the man is flaunting
presenting.
about that. The receipt is in my name. The receipt is in my name. A good lawyer will cross-examine the man and say, okay, Mr. Lagbaja, you claim that you built the house. This woman said that she was the one that built the house. The cost of this house would probably be about 50 million to 100 million naira. Is that correct? Yes or no? You that said that you are the one that built a house, you should be able to quickly say, yes, this is the cost. That this is what it cost me to build that house. Then the lawyer will go further and ask, can you show us evidence of any building materials transfer that you made for the building of this property that you claim is your own? Now, the woman who has claimed that she was the one that built the house, I'm sure a woman, you're a woman yourself. If you are building a property, even if you are building that property on the land that a man has claimed the title document is in the name, I'm sure you will have your bank account, your bank statement that will show money that you transferred to purchase materials for the building of that house. And you don't build a house just from mere cement. A lot of things go into the building of a house, and it costs money. It doesn't cost 10,000 naira. It costs millions to build any house in a place like Lagos today. So you show all of that. Now I'm talking about the judge. The judge is looking at all of these things. The judge is seated, and he or she is looking at all of these things. That's okay, Mr. Man. This woman has claimed that the title documents you are flaunting, inadvertently your name was written, or she agreed for your name to be written. In the case of the woman who felt, let me front my husband because as a woman I will feel cheated, so let me front my husband. This woman has explained all of this, and you are claiming that the property is yours. Yes. And the woman said that I built it, I bought it, I built it. Please, sir, can you show us any money coming out from your account that indicates your 10 kobo on this property? And if that man cannot show it, no judge will rule that property belongs to the man. No judge. If the judge in an high court rules that the woman has the right to go to court of appeal, in court of appeal there are 3 justices that sit here. If that one, then she can still go further out there to the Supreme Court. I've seen a lot of instances where people have a good case, but because they do not have the right lawyer to advise them on what to do and how to gather their evidence, they probably will lose it. So, please, I like this your program. I like what you are doing.
You so
I
much.
always tell women, it's not only women, everybody, if you are doing any transaction in land, seek the advice of a professional.
Even if it involves your husband. Even if the person you are doing it, please. Sir, I say even if the person involves your husband. Even if the person involved is your husband.
Go and
what do you say?
For a lawyer. You see, as a woman, you want us to be smart. You don't need to tell your husband, I'm going to meet a lawyer to advise me on this transaction that I want. You don't need to tell your husband. Why? Why should you tell him? You go.
Thank you.
Maybe you go to your office, from the office, you go and see the lawyer and say, excuse me, this land is me, I'm bringing 100% of the money, but as a woman, I don't know what to do. I don't want that person will advise you rightly. Even if it's a situation where your husband would have come to meet you, and your husband will say, look, my darling, I have 50% of the money, and I believe you can support with 50% of the money. You have to sit your husband down and say, okay, I have heard that when tomorrow we come now, more will come into the mix. Please, what will happen to this my own contribution? Are you getting me, ma?
Please go ahead. You are making so much sense.
If you know you can't have that discussion with your husband because maybe his temper, go secretly behind and have a discussion with a lawyer about it. That this is what my husband has proposed. What do you advise that I should do? And the lawyer will guide you right.
Another problem. Hello, sir. Hello.
I'm with you. I'm here.
Yes. You
Yes,
said
I'm
in
here.
a case whereby the woman is afraid to talk to the man, she can go to a lawyer, and the lawyer can advise her on what to do. What if she's a woman who cannot confront her husband? We have some women like that. What do you advise? Come on in.
She cannot confront her husband.
Yes, we have some women like that.
You see, a woman who cannot confront her husband, because see, I do a lot of divorce cases, so I know a lot about all of this. A woman who cannot confront her husband should be also sensible and wise in other areas. Are you getting me? That woman should be sensible and wise in other areas. I'm sorry, I don't want to use Yoruba too much.
Yes.
Thank you,
sir.
Oyinbo man will say there are many ways to skin a cat. A woman who feels, oh, I'm too weak to confront my husband, you should also be wise to be patient and do things discreetly. You understand me, man?
Yes, sir.
And do things discreetly. You as a woman, when you know you have a firebrand husband, knockout to me, you must try and create a support system outside of that man. If not, you will not survive well in life. Are you getting me?
Sure.
The woman must try to create a support system outside of the husband. After all, before she met her husband, there are some people she called loved ones. You understand? Before she met her husband, there are some people she called loved ones. Every human being in life must have someone they can confide in. And as an adult, you must be able to make that judgment yourself. That, okay, one or two persons I can confide with, that can guide me, that can support, a mentor. You need that. Nobody lives in this world without some form of support system outside, somebody they see as their end all and be all. No. If you are a woman, you know that if I tell my husband this is what I want to do, go behind him, secretly and go and do it. I know that this day will come. I'm well prepared for it. Well, these are the documents. So every day is for the thief, one day is for the owner. If you want to put an end to all of this, me too, I know that day will come. So see what I prepared for you. I don't believe a woman should be vulnerable. I'm a man.
But
I'm a lawyer. My wife is a lawyer. So.
But the realities are here. The reality is we have, some women. Not all women can face their man, have conversation with them as per this is what I want, this is how I want us to do things, and they want to still they want to contribute to that family. In that case, do you think it's advisable for them to do that?
My dear sister,
sir,
that is why this type of your show is necessary. Cherry, I don't know how to say it well. But how should I say
it? Is it that? We learn from each other.
You can't say you know everything in life.
Ben.
You see, I always tell people, it's never too late to acquire knowledge.
Ben, yeah.
You understand me, man? It's never too late as a human being to acquire knowledge in life. I'm sure there are some people that are in this situation that you presented that are listening to this your program. some who are not listening will share with others. You see, in life, you must learn. And you must learn with in a wise way. You must be patient. Sometimes you see, I pity women. Let me tell you something. In my work
Profession.
as a lawyer, I've defended both men. I've defended both women. Because sometimes, in court there is when you go for divorce, in court there is what we call husband divorce. Then there is what we call wife divorce. If it is the husband that is asking for the divorce, it is called husband divorce. If it is the wife that is calling for divorce, it is called wife divorce. And some men that I have represented, I not that I don't pity them, but I always feel they are in a good position because of the strength they exhibit, the financial status and all of that. Now, I've also represented some women that I will just say to myself, oh, madam, what have you been doing in this marriage? A man married you, he showed you wealth, he showed you money, and then you relax. No savings, nothing. He asked you not to work, and you decided not to work. You see, so when some of them will say, he was showing me love, even though he asked me not to work, he wasn't disrespecting me. He gave me everything. But that life is not like that. Life is not like that. I tell my nieces, I tell my female cousins, what are you setting aside for yourself in this marriage? You are he's buying you G-Wagon, he's buying you Range Rover, you are accepting.
Range Rover that may not even be in their name.
You don't have any business, you don't have anything. I've seen a man that told the woman, hello, are you with me, man?
Very well, sir. Very well, 100% with you. I'm listening.
I've seen a man, the day he wanted to throw the wife out, I've seen a man that told the woman, just walk out. Just walk out of this. He didn't allow her to take a bag. He said to her that everything you will claim that you own, including this dress you are wearing, I bought it for you. I bought it for you. So, Ita, walk out.
Wow.
Just as you came, that's how you go. Yes. So, who lives life like that? In this age and time, you sit and be enjoying the man's wealth. And let me tell you something. We have a common law principle that when a woman is seeking for divorce, she will say she's entitled to half of the man's asset. Abi?
Benny, sir.
That's the common law principle. It no longer applies under the Nigerian legal system.
That's what I'm about.
Because
I was planning to ask you.
Yes, the law is now evolving. Now,
so what is the law now?
Demand. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I said it was one of the questions I was planning to ask you. What is the law now?
Yes. The law is now evolving to the point now the law is now telling the woman what you are asking from the man, you must show your own contribution to it. And that contribution is not the fact that you just say, I was an housewife. I was an housewife where he was working to build all this wealth. No. The law is now asking you to show what was your own financial contribution. Because the way some of the judges now interpret the law is to say, if you are asking that you do not want to have anything to do with the man, that's you are divorcing him, then you should not be connected to him financially. That's the way they are now looking at it. That if you're asking for a man, I'm divorcing you, I don't want anything to do with you again, I'm tired of this marriage, I'm done with this marriage, I want you to go your way, then you should also tell his money to go his way.
Mogbe.
So you cannot claim you don't want to have anything to do with a man and still be tied to the man financially.
Ha!
So the law is changing. Yes, the law is changing. Judges now interpret to say, if you do not want to have anything to do with a man, then you should not have anything to do with his money.
Somebody said the law is being applied gradually to in Italy.
We don't. You see, let me tell you, we don't wait for Oyinbo people. You know, it's back in those days that they
And
would say
obìnrin.
it's only when they change things in Oyinbo land that Nigeria too will change their own. No.
So, my
No.
brother, if that is the case, what happens to the children? The welfare of the
That is
children.
another. So when a couple when they are going their separate way, calling for annulment of their marriage, one of the things